Today I'm driving with a general contractor. We're going to talk about defining success. When you start your own business, there is a looming question of what is success? How do I make it? That's something that you're going to need to define for yourself. And really, it keeps changing all the time. I am where I wanted to be 5 years ago. But my definition of success has changed since that time. So I need to remember, one, that I've accomplished the thing, and that, two, it wasn't actually the thing I thought would be success. There's no arriving. You know, I thought there was like an arrival, like I would get there. You just never get there. There's always another mountain to climb. You crest the peak and it's just something else. So remembering to enjoy the journey sometimes is very important. I am certainly a driven individual, which I think has the curse of never being quite satisfied with what I have. I always feel like I'm behind. I always feel like I'm out of time. I always feel like I should be doing more. It's a curse and it's a blessing. It keeps me working really hard all the time. I always feel like I'm falling short of expectations, but I'm the person who's putting the expectations on. This attitude of not being good enough, not having the life that I want to have, not accomplishing the things I think I can accomplish, is what has gotten me this far. I think I was happier when I was not driven, when I was okay with the life that I was living. But I just don't think life is about how happy you are. I think life requires you to have purpose. And through that purpose, you get true fulfillment. I may not be happy all the time in my day-to-day, maybe less zen or peace going on, more chaos and drive to accomplish. But it's easier to look myself in the mirror now than it was 5-7 years ago. Once I had children, like I had my first child, my whole life changed. It became not about me, but about the kind of life I was going to provide for my son. When I look back at the state of mind I was in during those times, I could say that I was more content with the life that I was living. But I look at that life and I see it as not very helpful to others now that I look back on it. It was self-serving and selfish of me. So how do I define success? When I first started this business, I just wanted a branded truck and to be able to make enough money to live off of. Make a living running my own business. I do that now. But my measure of success is not just that. My measure of success now, it's changing. I mean, I think I'm redefining it, hence I'm making this video and struggling and grappling with what is my success going to look like. I want to make an impact. I want to build a company that's going to outlast me. I want to live a certain lifestyle. Hobby farm, 100 acres. And that lifestyle is going to take money to make that happen. I think as we reflect on what our goals are and what success means to us, we do have to count the wins and the places that we've come from. But we still need to maintain that drive to continue to push us forward. I really just want to do better than I did last year. I want to improve upon the skills that I have been developing. And the only way I've gotten here is through relentless effort. It hasn't been easy. It's been difficult. It's been challenging. I felt like crying. I felt like yelling and screaming. But it's been worth it. Going through challenge and difficulty has been worth it. And I feel like I've come out on the other end a better person. With more capacity, physically, emotionally, mentally, to will into existence the goals and what I deem success to be, to will it into existence. Just have to be careful about what I deem that success to be, because I'll get it, and it may not be what I thought it was. It will most definitely not be what I thought it was, or how it was going to be, because it's been everything around me. Nothing goes as planned, and you gotta make it up as you go along. If you're looking for permission to do the hard stuff, to go after your goals, to chase what you deem success to be, and to work relentlessly to get that, you have my blessing. Go for it. Don't hold back.